everyone, in this video we are going to see Silas Marner written by George Eliot. Okay, so first we will see the author introduction. Name Mary Ann Evans. It was her original name, and then she was one of the most influential writer. Then she was born on November 22nd, 1819 in Nuneaton, Warwickshire, England, United Kingdom, and she belonged to Victorian era. Okay, so she had written and published all her works under the pseudonym George Eliot. So there are a lot of reasons for her to write and publish her works in under a pseudonym, especially a male pseudonym, because during that time female writers were not allowed to express their thoughts through writings and publish it. So they expressed their thoughts through writings and they published it with the name of a male. Okay, so George Eliot, the name Eliot means the Lord is my God. Okay, then so when we see the writing style of George Eliot, it is like a well-rounded human perspective. So throughout her writings, we could see the human perspectives, all-rounded human perspective. She will not focus only on one perspective, but she will focus on all-round, a well-rounded human perspective. Okay, so all the human perspectives will be found in her writings. Other works are Adam Bede, The Mill on the Floss, Silas Marner, Romola, Felix Holt, The Radical, Middlemarch, and Daniel Deronda. Okay, and then she was known for psychological depth of her characters and her descriptions of English rural life. So in her writings she has depicted the English rural life in a more descriptive way. Okay, so when you read the description, just you will have the imagination in front of your eyes. And also when we talk about the characters of her writings, it will be of a psychological depth. Okay, she will be all the characters will portray some kind of psychological analysis. Okay, and then she was died on 22nd December 1880. Then so when we see the summary part of the novel Silas Marner, it is the third novel published by Eliot and it was published in the year 1861. Okay, so Silas Marner, the title of the novel is Silas Marner. It explains the life story of the title character. Okay, so we could find the character Silas in the title itself. So throughout the novel we could see the life history of the character Silas. And when we talk about the settings of this novel sits in the village of Ravello. Then Silas, he is leading a simple life. So he is a weaver in this novel and he's leading a simple kind of life. And then he has moved to this village, that is he has moved to this village Ravello after a traumatic experience. So it has affected or it has created a great impact in Silas life, so that he moved to the village of Ravello. And after this traumatic experience, he has lost faith in God and even he has lost faith in his fellow men. Okay, so his daily routine work is weaving. Okay, so other than weaving, he will prepare some medicinal herbs. Okay, but he will not have any kind of contact with the village people. Okay, so only it is like he has led a life individual center. Okay, then so he saved all the money he had done because he had no contact. Okay, only if we have contact we will go out or we will spend some money. His daily work is continuing the weaving work, and in addition to that he will prepare some kind of medicinal herbs. So he saved all the money and then he had kept the money which he had earned in a hiding place. Okay, so one day the money was stolen. Okay, so the money was stolen by Dunstan Cass. Okay, so how we can describe this character? He's like a person who was very much greedy and cruel. Okay, so he has stolen the money of Silas. Okay, And then he had an elder brother, that is Dunstan Cass. He had an elder brother named Godfrey. So since this Dunstan Cass is a cruel type of character, he enjoys to torment his elder brother. Okay, and then this Godfrey, he had been married to, that is illegally, okay, he had been illegally married to an opium addict named Molly Farron. Okay, but even though she had an affair with Molly Farron, he falls in love with Nancy Lametta. Okay, so he falls in love with Nancy Lametta. So here we could find an illegal relationship revolving around Godfrey, Molly Farron and Nancy Lametta. Okay, then so Godfrey, he offered £100 continuously. Okay, till he has no money. Okay, so he offered £100 continuously till he had no money. And the purpose of giving the money is he wanted to sell Godfrey's horse. Okay, that is, he wanted to sell his own horse, so that he offered all the money. Okay, then when we move on to the situation of Silas, his money was stolen. Okay, so during uh, shortly after the time of stolen, that is after the time of robbery, on the particular day of New Year's Eve, a girl who has golden hair, she toddles into the cottage of Silas. Okay, so it was on the day of New Year's Eve. So Silas will pick up that baby, and he will go in search of uh, that baby's parents. Okay, so during that time he will find a dead body lying in the floor. So on seeing that dead body, Silas will move on to Squire's house to fetch doctor. Okay, so after that, Godfrey recognizes the child, and woman died was Molly. Okay, that is, before I have said, right? So Molly was an opium addict, and Godfrey and Molly were married, and the girl with golden hair belongs to them. Okay, so that is, Godfrey comes to know that Molly has died by giving birth to a baby girl baby. Okay, then after that, Molly was died. So what is the reason behind her death? She died because of over addiction of drugs. Okay, and then Godfrey, he also realized that uh, since his wife, that is Molly, has died, he has all the rights to marry Nancy without any obstructions. Okay, because his first wife has died, so he can marry Nancy Lametta easily. So it is like an advantage for Godfrey. So after that, Silas, he will adopt the girl with the golden hair, and the child becomes beautiful. Okay, she was named Epi. So both Silas and Epi, they both became inseparable. But when the story moves on, Godfrey and Nancy, they become childless. Okay, when you analyze this particular action, we could find that Godfrey, even when Molly died, Godfrey didn't have any little sympathy towards Epi, who is his own daughter, right? So now, even though he got married to his own love, they ended up without child. Okay, then so one day, Godfrey, he was draining the stone pits. Okay, so during that time, he discovered Dunstan's dead body, that is his own brother's dead body, and also next to him, he was able to find Silas' stolen money. Okay, so this is the major incident, or this is the turning point in this novel. So this incident takes Godfrey's hidden past to light. Okay, so towards the end, Epi refuses Godfrey's parentage. Okay, so what they will do, right, in this time, this Godfrey and Nancy, they will go to Silas' house, and they will have a plan that they can adopt Epi. But Epi refuses Godfrey's parentage, and she will accept only the Silas. Okay, so finally this Epi, she grew into a beautiful girl, and she got married to Aryan Winthrop. Okay, it was he was his neighbor, and finally Epi got married to Aryan Winthrop. And towards the end of the novel, we could find Epi says a particular dialogue which was very famous. "Oh father, what a pretty house. I think nobody could be happier than we are." With that quote, the novel ends. Okay, just we could see the character who is lonely in the beginning. At the end, he has a daughter, though she is not his own daughter. She has developed a pure love, okay, towards her. And on the other side, Dunstan, Dunstan is not an important character in this novel. And this Godfrey, first initially he married Molly Farron, but after her death he married Nancy Lametta, and finally they ended up childless. Even though they had a plan to adopt Epi, she was not ready to accept Godfrey as his own father. This is the summary of this novel. So when you see the themes, destiny. So in the beginning, will we accept that uh, Silas is going to lead a beautiful life, and he is going to share a beautiful relationship with Epi or any other girl? No. And then Dunstan, see the Dunstan, he had stolen money from Silas, but what was the fate of him? He was died. And then Molly Farron, though she has given birth to a baby, she was unable to live with her own baby. She died. The reason is her destiny, that is addicted to drug addiction. And then Godfrey, initially he married Molly Farron, but finally he married Nancy Lametta. So everything in this story is based mainly on destiny. Not only in this story, even our life is based on destiny. Whatever we may think, but finally, what is going to happen? Only the destiny is going to rule. Okay. And then love. So love, in the sense, the beautiful love relationship between the father Silas and Epi. And also we could find, though it is not we are not sure that whether the love between Godfrey and Nancy Lametta is true or not, but we could find some kind of love in between them. Okay. And then faith is we could find faith in Silas, that is loss of faith in Silas. Okay, because after the traumatic experience, he has lost faith even in God and his fellow men. Okay. And then morality. So if we do good things, definitely good will return to us in any other form. So if we do bad to others, definitely it will also return to us in any other form. And then the individual and society. So individual, beginning Silas is an individual, later he moves towards society. Fear of the unknown. Definitely Silas is not aware for what he is fearing, but he is fearing for some fear of the unknown. So theme of destiny, it plays a pivotal role. Okay, he was secretly married to Molly Farron, that is Godfrey. He was secretly married, but he regrets the marriage and hopes that destiny will come and save him in marrying Nancy. As per his wish, Molly Farron died, and he is able to marry Nancy Lametta without any obstruction. And then in case of Dunstan, he stolen away Silas' money but died without enjoying its pleasure. Though he had a plan while stealing the money, that we will do this and this and this with the help of this money, he is unable to do even a single thing. Okay, because he died before that. So theme of love is relevant, because without love, life is empty. Without love, life is empty. So only Silas is able to understand the meaning of life in the through the character Epi. Okay, so being betrayed by his friend, he separated. That is the traumatic experiences. Silas was betrayed by his own close friend. Okay, so that was the traumatic experience in his life. So only after that incident, he had lost hope in God and even his fellow men. So only after the arrival of Epi, he has he had some kind of contact with his fellow members. Okay, and then time and love turns both of them inseparable. Here both of them refers to Silas and Epi. His love for Epi is pure like the gold that he earned working hard. In the beginning of the novel, we find that the only job of Silas is to weave continuously, and in addition to that, he will prepare some medicinal herbs. So what he will earn out of weaving? Definitely, he will earn some kind of money. So he is comparing the money which he earns with the epi. Okay, so it is like a gold. So here gold also refers to the golden hair. So with this, we are coming to the concluding part of the novel, Silas Marner. Hope you are clear with all the points which I have been discussing, which I have discussed so far. And then this novel is clearly a portrayal of beautiful love between a father and a daughter. Okay, definitely in every family, whatever the situation may be, definitely the relationship will be like father daughter, mother son. Okay, so here to the same, even though Silas is not own father of Epi, or Epi is not his own daughter, they had led their life like thinking that they were own father and daughter. Okay, so likewise hereafter, if you have any misunderstandings between your family members, after hearing this, after listening to this video, can go and leave out all your misunderstandings and be happy with your family, because we don't know till what we are going to be alive. Okay, so this is my kind advice apart from this novel. Hope you all clear with this. So if you have any doubt, you can post it in the comment box. I will try to rectify it in the upcoming videos. Thank you for watching. And before closing this video, I want to say one thing. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, click the subscribe button and in that select all and then hit the bell icon. Then only you will be notified whenever we upload a new video. And then if you like this video, please hit the like button. And also if you want to, you can share it to your friends, though to whom you can find it, you may find it useful. Thank you.